Good morning. How is everyone? I know it's been a long time. It's been a while since I did a live, and I've been so preoccupied. And I try to maintain my balance of time and what I do daily to just to stay focused and to rest and relax. Because I'm always telling, I try to practice what I preach and say, take care of yourself because you can't take care of anyone unless you take care of yourself. So I do try to practice what I preach. So that's one of the things I've been, you know, trying to stay balanced. So anyway, I wanted to come on and address. I talk about the post I just made. Um, Basically, it was on my mind because, well, let me just say, if you haven't seen it, I posted, stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. I posted three. One was and keep up with yourself. Um, the other one was stop keeping up with the Joneses and know your worth. So, and I don't remember what the other one was that fast, but basically, you understand where I'm coming from. But it seems like in this day and age, it's like everybody's starting to look the same. Those who are, and I don't want people to take this the wrong way, but I have nothing against people doing things to make themselves feel better and things like that. But at some point, what is the point where when it starts to affect who you are, when you're keeping up with fads and trends and all of those things? It's okay to keep up with, what makes you do things that make you happy, that bring you joy. It's okay to do that. You know, as long as it's not harming you and changing who you are on the inside. So, self reflection is always very important. You should be okay with being who you are. You know, for me, you know, I had to check myself because that's one of the reasons why I didn't do it. I was like, okay, my hair is should I have on this? Should I have on that? And after a while, I was just like, you know what? Just go on. Just start doing your lives, doing your shows. So I did. I finally started to do that. But, you know, we lately I've seen so many, and I've seen some, now wanting to be more natural. And it's okay. I have nothing against makeup. I have nothing against, you know, um, I don't want to say the word enhancement, but beauty, when you enhance your beauty, but when it comes to a point where you feel like if I don't, I'm not. If you ask yourself that question, if I don't, then I'm not, that's when you need to really pay attention to check yourself. If you're doing something and you can't be without it, if you can't be happy without it, with yourself without it, because a lot of times people don't realize what is your worth. Do you know your worth? Remind yourself of who you are. And a lot of times, being uncomfortable with your flaws sometimes overshadows your worth because we all have flaws. We all have flaws. You know, that's what makes us unique is your flaws. So, take peace in your flaws. Those of you, some people that know me all my life, and I've never been insecure about it, but I have a birthmark. I don't know if you, yeah, I'm gonna take my hat off. Look at my hair, bedhead. So I don't know if those you see, I have a birthmark here around my eyes. I don't know if you can see this side. This one is a little darker, but it's never bothered me ever, ever, ever in my life. You know, but I know that there are some people that see certain imperfections in themselves, and you know, it's discouraging, or they want to cover it up. But you know, I've never been teased about it. Maybe that's why it's never bothered me. But there's things I've been teased about in my life. Never bothered me. Never really made a difference to me. But there are some people that it does. you know. But because people are uncomfortable with who you are, it says more about them than it does about you. When people are uncomfortable with your flaws, it says more about them than it does about you. Because a lot of times people focus on your flaws to deflect from their own. So consider that. Consider that. And then really take the time to reflect on you and who you are and find out what you love about yourself. You know, we're not perfect. It's okay. It's okay. You know, it's okay to not be perfect because we're not meant to be perfect. That's what builds character. That's what makes us who we are. That's what part of our character makeup is, those things that we love and don't like. You know, that, and I won't say love and don't like because, you know, you have to love those flaws really, you know. Um, and I don't, let me explain this because I like imperfections. I buy things that have imperfections, literally. I have, I don't know if it's all the way over there, but I bought a lamp from Bed Bath and Beyond off the discount rack on purpose. It had cracks on the side in the shade portion, and um, I I loved it because, you know, for one, I love the price because it was a $45 to $50 lamp. I paid like $20 for it, and I think it was even less than that because I had a coupon. And I'm frugal, very frugal, very 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 frugal. So, you know, but it I love it because it has character. It doesn't It's a beautiful lamp. The only thing was the shade was a little cracked, but it had a story, you know? It has a story to it, you know? And I purchased from garage sales and wholesales, and it's a lady here that does what do you call it? She does Storage Wars. I love shopping with her because she gets the most amazing stuff, sometimes almost brand new. But I love it because it has character, it has depth to it. And anyone you've ever met that has was considered to be a flaw in society, against the norm, they have character. If you ever pay attention, and I don't know if I should use this as an example, but if you've ever seen what people that are considered to be not normal, when we all are who we are, people that are different from the norm, meaning they may have, you know, different types of people that have, like different types of, what do you call it? I don't want to offend anybody. That's why I'm trying to be careful where I say it. And I'm saying it like this because I've seen people that have, like, this one beautiful model that has, is it Vita Lago, where you have the different, where the skin changes colors. Absolutely gorgeous. And her having those different skin pigmentation, she's makes her even more beautiful. And she's a model. And I worked with one girl that had the same issue. And I swear that's the same person though. But just her presence, she was very confident in it. It made her even more beautiful. You know, I've seen a young lady that had no arms. I don't know if she was born without them or not. I saw her on one of the other pages. Absolutely gorgeous. It made her who she is. It's her character was absolutely beautiful, you know. And it's so many other perspectives, you know, and things that we look at in ourselves, you know, that we may not like, you know, or that may be different from other people, whether it may be your hair, or maybe your weight, or whether it be, you know, whatever it is, you know. You are who you are. Love who you are, because you are only you. You are the only you. And if you start to change who you are to impress people, to impress, excuse me, to impress, to impress other people, then you become other people and what other people want you to be. And you'll never know who you really are. The most at peace people in this world that I've ever met are comfortable within themselves, flaws and all. The most at peace people are comfortable in who they are. They've learned to love who they are and the differences in themselves than other people. So why not take the time to find joy in yourselves? And one of the things that I think, I don't want to sit there, but I've seen so many people lately enhancing synthetically. It's one thing to tone your body, and, you know, when it becomes where you can die or affects your health, that's when you should be concerned. When you have to take such a big risk to change who you are, that should be a concern. And I don't have anything against it. And I have nothing wrong. If what you do is what you do, if you like it, I love it. You know what I mean? But when it comes to a point where you have to change everything about yourself, where you start to change your skin tone, where you start to change your body features to a point where it's tearing down physically who you are, that's when you have to reflect and say, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Am I doing this for me? Or am I doing this so others don't see me? What am I hiding from? Why am I hiding? So when I posted that, and it is more so too on people's actions and the things people say, because I did come across a post of, I forgot who posted it, but where a pastor was belittling a woman in the church, in front of the church. But he was talking about women in general. But he took a woman and put her in front of everybody and just started. And I don't know and I don't want to misread it. Maybe they were I don't know. I didn't watch the whole thing, but, and I said that to say, because I've seen that happen before. I've seen where people will, call you out and whatever. And I'm not even going to say that, but I've seen that happen in the church. So don't allow, I'm going to say this because I did say that, don't let the insecurities of others deter you from your faith. Don't let the failures of others deter you from your faith. Don't let the misconceptions of others deter you from your faith. Because you have to know God for yourself and find the God in you for yourself. And nothing's anyone can ever tell you that God hadn't already told you and they would not. It would be a confirmation. So if someone tells you something, at some point God is going to confirm that in you if he had not already done that. But don't let the way things happen, the way other people do things deter you from who you are and what you are. So when it comes to, and it ties into self-love, the reason why I say that is because a lot of people, if you don't know your worth, then you'll become the worth of what others say you are. It's very possible for you. I won't say that, but sometimes it's possible. If you don't know your worth, you accept those things that maybe against what you want for yourself. So get to know who you are, get to know yourself, get to know your wants and your needs. Don't just say yes, because don't be a people pleaser. Please don't. I when you do things because everybody, okay, go ahead, that's fine. If whatever you want, it's up to you, or or yes people that say yes, or no because they don't want to go against the grain, or they don't want to ruffle any feathers, or you know they want to avoid conflict. You tend to lose a little bit of yourself when you do that, because what is it that you're comfortable with? Why do people make themselves uncomfortable to make other people comfortable? So then you're unhappy while someone else is happy. And the bad part about it is that they're happy that you're unhappy, because it allows them to be happy. That's toxic. Because if someone really cares about you, concerns about you, there'll be a balance. Sometimes you compromise with your loved ones, but there's an understanding. I'm doing this because I love you, but it's not going to take away from who you are. But there's a balance. So don't be that yes person. Don't be the person to always have to be a people pleaser to where, oh, I'm not covering the mic, to be a people pleaser where you do things because you want to please others. You do things so that you can, and it's okay to bring joy to people. Excuse me. It's okay to bring joy. It's okay to give back. It's okay to pay it forward. But when you start to compromise who you are just to please people, I'm not a people pleaser. Those who know me, I'm not going to tell you what you need to hear just to make you happy. I use discretion, yes. I'm not here to hurt anyone's feelings. I'm here to show love. And you do people an injustice when you're not honest with them. If you don't like something, or you don't like how someone treated you, and you don't say anything, and then you harbor that and then treat them according to a certain way, according to what they've done, and they have no idea that you feel this way, you're doing them a disjustice and yourself. So you should be able to say to that person, listen, what you said hurt my feelings, or what you did was a little rude, or that was a little bit too much. If you can't say that to someone and they not at least respect you for it, they don't have to like it. They may get upset, but they do have to respect it. And if you can't be that way with someone, then you have to start to rethink. Because again, it goes back to self-worth. Know your worth and accept nothing less. The people around you, they should be respectful of you, concerned about you, just the same way as you. But you shouldn't have to lose yourself to be around people. You shouldn't have to do things to be a people pleaser to keep your friendship or your relationship. You should be able to just be. And that's it. You should be able to just be and not anything, and not have to do anything for people to love on you. And when they're not around, when you need them, all they're doing is showing you who they are. Because when people show you who they are, you must believe them. Oh, well, they probably this or they probably that. Yes, they are probably. But how is that affecting you? How do you want to handle that? Is that the type of energy or people you want around you? Stay away from them emotional vampires. People that suck your energy out. Stay away from them. It's okay. Family included. It's okay. Because sometimes you have to step back to gain perspective. To see, do I really want to be? And especially when it comes to family, sometimes people, I think with family, it's harder for people to move back than anything else. Because they're like, it's family but you don't have to You don't have to deal with those things that drag you down. You don't have to deal with people that suck the life out of your energy. You don't have to. You can love people from a distance. See them, say hey, call them, check on them, say hey, how you doing? You good? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Send them a text. You good today? You need anything? Okay, bye. Without going outside of the realm, because there's some people that will only call you when when they need something, only come around because they want something, or to see what you're doing so they can do better. People pleasers. You know what I mean? So don't obligate to do things that are outside of your comfort zone. Figure out what that is. Start learning what that is. And it's okay to say no to what you don't like and what you don't want to deal with. It's okay. And if people can't respect it, that's on them. Because if there is no malice in what you're doing, if you have no ill will in what you're doing, if you're not doing it to be spiteful or petty, it's okay. It's okay. Because if you're not doing it to be rude, nasty, if there's no wrong intention, it's okay. Sometimes people misunderstand. It's up to them to say, look, that didn't seem right to me. Then you can say, oh, my apologies or whatever, and work that out. But if they don't give you the opportunity to work that out, then move on. It's okay. So again, I'm going to get back to what I was saying is know your worth. Don't try to keep up with other people. Be you. Love you. Enjoy you. If you like to wear makeup, if you like to dress up, if you want to buy big houses, if you want to buy shacks, if you want to buy a lot of jewelry, if you want to buy no jewelry, if you want, wear stiletto heels or not wear stiletto heels, if you want to dress grunge or dress down on a regular basis, if you want to be cute one day and down one day, it's okay. People will always have something to say. Always. Whether you're doing good or doing bad. Okay? Some people enjoy you doing bad so that they can feel good about doing good or being at the mediocre place that they're at. Sometimes people do so well, they don't realize that they're mediocre. Some people think that some people are doing so well, but they don't realize that they're living mediocre. Because if you have no happiness or joy in your life, you're living mediocre. You can have all the wealth and the money in the world and still be unhappy. So stop trying to keep up with others and keep up with yourself. Love yourself. And stay in your peace and your joy. I love you guys with all my heart. Have a blessed and wonderful day. May God be with you on today. Have a wonderful week. I pray for peace, healing, life, and strength in every aspect of your lives. In Jesus' name, send loves and hugs. In Jesus' name, put some likes and comments below. Share and tag a few friends. I love to share, and I love to encourage, and I will continue to do so. I love you guys. Bye-bye.